Shut up and sit down.
Morning guys, Aod Athlete weekly roundup for the 23rd of November. Okay, we are now in our penultimate week of the accumulation phase of our block periodization for the Open. So we've got this week, one more week, then we're going to deload, and then we're going to go into our transmutation phase. So being penultimate week, we're starting to build to a few more heavies and a few more maximal sets and stuff for some testing next week. Okay, so that little test week next week is coming. It's going to be a good bit of fun, but first up, we'll just give a run through of this week, let you know what's going on. So back squat to begin with on Monday. We've been going through a long old progression of our back squat now. Okay, last week we hit some heavy sixes. This week we're just going to start to build to a heavy single. Now this isn't the goal of this isn't to PR, but if you're feeling really good and you just naturally do hit a PR, go for it. The focus of this, guys, wants to be hitting a heavy single without any misses within the time cap, okay? Just so we start to get used to getting some heavier weight on our back now, okay? So build to a heavy single, see where you're at, see how you're feeling for today, with the goal of maybe increasing it next week. Then we're going to go through our snatch work, again, progression on the 10 sets of 1, see if you can go a little bit heavier, 1 to 3 kilos, nice and simple there. Movement capacity, getting tough now, getting real tough with our double under and our chest bar progression. Every 90 seconds times 10, 70 to 110 double unders or 13 to 23 chest bars. So there's a big range on those. Again, we should just be trying to progress week on week, nice and simple. Core work to finish off with, a lot of toes to bar under some grip fatigues. That would be good stuff there. On Tuesday, got some push jerk and split jerk to begin with. Again, try and build a little bit heavier than last week's jerking work. Gymnastics, we've been going through this progression of these every 90 seconds with the ring muscle ups. We're going to do the same again this time with nice and simple, starting with 1 rep and adding a rep every 90 seconds. So first 90 seconds you do 1, second 90 seconds you do 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, for as long as you can with the 10 set cap on there, okay? So if anyone's getting all the way through there, really well done. Let us know how it goes. A few accessories, then some aerobic conditioning, okay? So with our rowing work moving forward, what we're going to be trying to do, guys, is hit these paces of sort of 1,300 calories for guys, 1,000 calories per hour for the ladies. Okay, this is what we need to sort of be able to hold in a workout to really try and be competitive for those top scores. So get it in your head. That's where we've got to prescribe as paces in rowing workouts. Then some accessories to finish off. Our Thursday session, same with the clean jerk as with the snatch, 10 sets of 1, build a little bit heavier if you can, with goal again. Let's see if we can sort of start to think about maxing out next week, to sort of see where you're at, use this as a little bit of a gauge. Again, hopefully we're not missing any reps. It should be 10 solid sets, more of a technical focus. Absolute strength work, 15 minutes builds a heavy 10 touch and go deadlift. Now, this is form holding true, okay, so not breaking down and sort of getting to a bad position. Use the sort of previous weeks of our deadlift progressions and our performance pieces and conditioning pieces to sort of gauge where you're at, so you know roughly what you're aiming for. Now, should be hitting a 10 rep max PR on this. That should be fairly certain, but I don't want you to push too hard to the point of you really break down into a bad position. Again, we're going to be trying to test some stuff on our deadlift next week, so use this as a little bit of a gauge. Really stick to the 15 minutes. That is going to be quite of a tight window to hit some reps in. Classic CrossFit conditioning, all fun stuff, and some accessories, again, for our lower body, single leg stuff. This is so we can start to work in the coming week all of our pistol volume that we're going to be getting in ready for the Open, everyone's favourite. Friday, front squat progression, nice and simple, keeping on the tempo, try and build a little bit heavier than last week if we can, nice and simple there. Our snatch accessory work and jerk dip accessory work, and then our movement capacity again, a little bit of progression on the handstands and the dumbbell front squats we've been doing. This one, max unbroken kipping handstand push-ups, okay? So nice and simple there. Go for as many as you can in one big unbroken set. Don't think so much about trying to stay sustainable. Try and go with one big set to start and really open the tank there. Straight into our easy aerobic development work. And then finally on Saturday, our technical skill work, still with the handstand forward rolls, practicing round offs now, so again a little bit more complex skill, and some headstand and some front lever negatives. All fun things to work on, all good to address certain different skills as we again move forward into our transmutation phase. Our performance piece this week, again, video will be coming out on this later in the week, so have your eyes peeled for that. But it's Doug Trio. You're going to do 3 rounds for time, 20 chest to bar into 20 power snatch at 35 or 25, straight into 3 rounds for time, 8 bar muscle ups, 15 power snatch at 43 or 30. Okay, goal was 10 minutes and that time cap is 13, so quite an aggressive time cap there, guys. Okay, so scale down if you need to, please do. Don't go out with those more complex movements if you know you're not going to be able to get anywhere near achieving that in the 13-minute time cap. I want everyone onto the second piece, and ideally 1 or 2 rounds through when that time cap is met. You should be getting very close to the end, so just scale down the number of reps on both if we need to. Getting more into some classic CrossFit open workouts now, like we've seen before. So yeah, be on the lookout for the video where we chat a little bit about that, and then some accessory finisher stuff to work on some triceps and some biceps. Nice and simple stuff there, guys. Hope everyone has a good week. Any questions, please let me know. Drop in the comments below. Get gearing up ready for a big next week, and then our deloads. This accumulation phase, all that exactly as it says, all that fatigue is accumulating, so you should be feeling pretty tired by now, but just 1 more week to go after this, so then we can get a nice big deload and into the transmutation. So we're doing a lot of the hard work now, guys, for it to be a little bit more fun moving forward. So good luck and have fun.